What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Backline Podcast. I am Chief Redbeard, as always, and you will see Nico just in a few moments. So we had another great episode that we really enjoyed. We kick it off right off with the album review. If you watched last week, that will be Billy Marchiafava, or however the hell you say that. And then we actually discussed doing something kind of cool on the channel. We'll see what the reaction to that is. Some kind of like a battle between Nico and I. And then, of course, we go over a ton of new gear, some stories. We have actually another cover that was done. The same cover. So The Devil Went Down to Georgia. So I think a few weeks ago we talked about it, that Korn had done a cover, but then another band had done the cover. And so we actually discussed that. So we'll play it. Obviously, the Korn one got taken down, so we won't be playing the actual audio from it, but we will link it if you haven't heard it yet. And then we're going to talk about it and see what we think. And I think you would be very surprised at what we think at the end of that one. So other than that, another great episode ahead of us. So this is going to be episode 23. So yeah, it was fun. Basically, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscription button there. Hit the bell notifications if you want to know when we come on. We also do have the podcast every Wednesday at 6 a.m. on all platforms, including YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. And we appreciate anybody who has shared, commented, liked anything, so forth and so on. And, you know, once again, thank you guys so much. Really hope you enjoy this episode as we did. And I think it's just going to keep getting better from here. So other than that, I'm out, and we'll see you on the show. Well, the engraving was free. It's the only reason I got it.
So it was expensive?
It was $136
for a fake pen.
Apple Pencil, dude.
You know, they have styluses at every gas station, pretty much.
Yep.
Fucking $7.
I am fully aware of that. But for some reason, I still got it. And it's kind of fucking tight, not gonna lie.
I mean, it feels good. It's got a little weight to it.
Dude, you could write like perfectly on here.
I get it, sort of.
Charges right on top because it's actually battery operated, I guess. Charges right on top of the iPad. Yeah. So you had a day off today. How was that?
Not productive. I was just playing World of Warcraft and
nice.
Not doing really anything. At all. I needed a day though, because like Monday and Tuesday. Monday was, you know, the anniversary day, and it was all day. Like I didn't get home. We left at 8:30, and I didn't get home till 10. Oh
my god.
Yeah, because that tattoo appointment took forever, and
yeah.
Then Tuesday was a long ass day at work, and then straight to band. So I didn't get home till close to 10, and so I woke up today. I was like, yeah, I should probably just reset.
Yeah,
so I don't fucking stroke out. How was your Wednesday?
Oh man, it was so good.
What were you pissed off about?
My job, shit. But it was pretty good. We went to lunch. I thought, you think when somebody's going to take you to lunch, like maybe they'll pay for it too.
Did they invite you to lunch?
They did.
They should have paid for it then.
They're like, hey, where do you want to do your going away lunch? I'm like, I don't give a fuck. So we chose this Mexican place we always go to, or at least I chose it. And I thought they would pay for it, which was fine. I fully go into those things expecting myself to pay for it. But the fact that it was like a going away kind of lunch, I figured I wouldn't have to pay for it, but I did.
No, you should have definitely not paid for it.
Yeah, I should have just walked the fuck out. It's not like I was riding with them either. So I could have just walked out and be like, peace. Somebody pick up that tab.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Pick up all $11 that I just spent at this restaurant.
You say like, yeah, we're going to have a going away thing. And then they're like, all right, Billy.
Yeah.
Nut up. We're going Dutch. I don't appreciate it.
Yeah. So, we're going to go ahead and kick this thing off with this album review. Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and introduce it because I can't say this fucking guy's last name.
Well, I can't say it either, but the way I say it is Billy Marchiafava. Billy Marchiafava. That's the only way I know to pronounce it.
So I like that. I was going to go with Marchiafava.
Could be.
But yeah, he does say his name, which I'm fully aware of how to pronounce because it's my name, the first name. But I don't think he says his second name in the album. I don't think I heard that.
I've never heard it, and I've listened to a decent amount of his stuff.
But yeah, so do you want me to go since it was your album? You want to go, or how we want to do this?
How you feeling? You wanna be the spearhead of this shit? This 16-minute album?
Yeah, so first things first, that was great. I was blowing through the songs. Got home, I was like, oh, because I listened to it on the way from work. I got a 15-minute commute. And I was like, oh, shit, I'm done. Like, that's it. I came back and I started playing through. I was like, I've heard all this.
Yep.
This is tight. The beats were a little cheesy. However, he adds some weird shit going on. So there was a song called, well, which one was it? Maybe I think it was Hello. There was something at the very beginning of Hello that was like, oh, that's different. I've never heard that before. And that's kind of cool because it is different. As far as a rapper is concerned, I'm obviously not an expertise at rap. Being I'm a, definitely a metal guy. I don't think he was terrible. But this all brings me to my whole thing. This is a joke, right?
What?
This guy.
What do you mean?
This is like, he's just like a parody kind of rapper.
He's like, he's like a meme, self-deprecating kind of rapper folk person guy.
Yeah. So the whole thing sounded like one big cliche. Every song, it was like quintessential, like raps thing. Like, I'm gonna fuck your bitch. Or was the one I'm fucking your bitch now. I got money. I'm rich as fuck. I meant to look up his net worth to see if he's actually got money. But I forgot. I could do that while we talk here. But yeah, the whole time I was just like,
yeah,
this is a joke. This is and then it's called Meme. What's the album called? Meme something? Mainstream
meme.
I don't know if all these videos, I didn't check to see if he made them, but it literally, the whole video is just a bunch of memes put together.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was like he was being legit with the mainstream meme. But you said you've been grooving on it for a while. I don't get it.
No. Let me be clear. Not this album. I mean, his music.
Okay.
And to be fair, this album is very different. Not very different, but it is, it doesn't run parallel with what he usually comes out with. He usually just does a bunch of singles. Like, he'll release a single like every like month or so, fairly regularly. And they usually are even more ridiculous, to be honest, than this album.
Ridiculous in what way?
This album was a little tame. Like, when it comes to the beats and stuff and the traditional kind of formula.
There was one song I can't remember, but I actually had to turn it down. It was kind of fucking with my car speakers a little bit. They couldn't really handle it. But like, the rapping wasn't bad, but then I heard like this one part. It's the one with not that one. Sorry. Fuck. I gotta find it. Maybe the Ball So Hard one. Something's got another rapper in it. Some of these say like Splash Daddy.
Second rapper should be the second song, I think, or first song.
Oh yeah, the second one featuring Trippy the Kid. So I was listening to that one and I didn't see that it said that on there. And I started hearing this other rap and I was like, oh, that sounds like legitimate kind of rapping there. That's all. He's got like this whole voice. Now look, of course it's somebody else. So that's why it sounded so different. But yeah, I thought it was a joke. Wasn't terrible. But I would never listen to it again. 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10 Billies. All right, fair enough. I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. This guy, Billy, is fucking...
Not me, Billy.
He's, yeah.
The Billy.
This Billy Marchiafava. He is different. And I don't know if I'm just so out of the loop that this has become the norm of like new rap nowadays in like 2019, 2020. But it's actually piquing my interest because it's not just... It's almost making a joke to like how rap can be like misogynistic and kind of over the top egocentric. It's taking that whole aspect of money, bitches, blah, 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 and then kind of shitting on it, which I like.
Okay, that's fair.
I like that. The whole reason I kind of fell out of rap was because it was just, everything felt exactly the same. And that was probably like in the late 2000s, just before like 2010. It all felt the same. Everyone says, Kanye this, blah, 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 revolutionary. I don't see it. I've never, fucking unpopular opinion, possibly. I cannot stand Kanye's music. The only thing I do dislike more is his whole personality, basically.
Yeah, he's a little weird.
I think he's legit bipolar.
What's weird is I've heard some newer stuff. Like, I don't know if the mumble rap thing is still a thing or not. I imagine it probably is, but I've heard some like artists I've obviously never heard of before. It'll either play on a video or it's on a TV commercial, or somehow I catch it. Elliot in the morning plays just probably the most random shit on his show. Like when he takes commercial breaks and comes back.
That's still a show.
It could be absolutely.
Shit.
It's an amazing show. I love it. It's my
it's
favorite.
Not. Holy wieners.
My favorite. We'll talk about that another time then.
Wow.
Wow. But yeah, so he'll play like even country before, but of course a lot of these radio stations, they all share the same owner, this and that. I think iHeart owns all of them or some shit. But anyway, so like I'll hear this stuff and I'm like, you know what? Some of this isn't bad. It's catchy. I get it. I'm not going to go seek it out, but I get it. But yeah, I don't know. I guess, like, I don't want to be like the guy who's like, oh yeah, like 90s rap is the only fucking thing I'll listen to. Like if it's not like Tupac or NWA or something, I don't want to fucking hear it. Like I do enjoy the shit, but it's not like I used to listen to it a lot. If it came on, I'm like, yeah, this is cool. I think it's more nostalgic for me, and it was better, obviously.
Is it? Is it
90s
better?
versus like shit now?
I don't know.
I think so. Absolutely.
I think we're too biased that we have I don't know. Because we're 90s kids technically.
Well, and that could be the thing, but I think more or less now, I get the bias part, but I think more or less now, like anybody can be an artist, and if you get that one lucky viral chance, I guess, like there's so many, the market, like I know there's a lot of bands, but as far as like bands are concerned, like you either know them or you don't. Everybody knows everybody with this rap stuff nowadays, because there's so many of them. They all sound the same. I feel like shit was at least different back then. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it all sound the same too.
I don't know. I don't know if I can agree with that, because literally the past like few weeks I've been diving back in to trying to understand rap. And you're right, there's a million different artists, so it's like hard to catch up with that. But if you just dive into like Spotify, it'll put you in like a playlist and it'll start popping random artists in there of similar genres in there. And I was able to find like this one guy, Little Ricefield. And he's this Asian guy, and he talks about he like calls himself Asian slurs, and he's got background like typical Asian, like stereotypical music, if that makes sense, like like that stuff, like legit, but then makes a beat out of it, and he annihilates it. And there was one dude that was talking about, I don't remember his name. He was literally talking about his stepsister. He's glad his parents got divorced because now he has a stepsister, not blood related. And now she walked in on me masturbating to anime, and now we're having sex. And that's what the song's about. So shit is not the same. There's a lane. Yeah, there's a lane for everybody in rap nowadays.
I guess so. It's just, I don't know. I want to say it's oversaturated, but the metal community and stuff is oversaturated too.
A lot of music.
But I feel like I'm going to find out more about these rappers than I will the metal community, which is weird.
What? Say that again.
Like, I feel like I'll find out about these rappers, like all these different people like you're talking about. Like, if I was to hop in, I could probably stumble upon them quicker than some other metal bands. I mean, how many of these bands are going to be in those Spotify kind of playlists? You know what I mean?
That stuff, yeah. I would only assume it's because rap is more palatable for a average.
More marketable. I mean, it's definitely way more popular for sure. Anybody, metal guys listen to rap. Country people listen to rap. Like everybody listens to rap. Just like everybody is going to enjoy some form of a pop song, which rap is kind of, a lot of genres are kind of incorporating that pop feel to it because it is so popular and so catchy. You got this rap song and then you got like a pretty chorus that's poppy.
I guess and
some stuff.
It's easier for people to listen to. Rap is. It's 100% easier than like you hear like 15 seconds of pick any metal song. Good luck keeping anybody interested that isn't already used to that kind of sound that metal brings generally.
Yeah, you either like it or you're a musician, so that's why you like it.
Right.
Right.
Or you don't like it. And I feel like that's the majority of people. A lot of people like metal, but it's just not marketable. It's not fucking marketable. You can't really do it. It's too layered. There's too much to it to just be like, oh, check it out. It's a fat beat with this guy that knows how to rhyme. You know? It's not quite that simple. Not that it is simple. I'll hold by that for sure.
Yeah.
Rapping it's a little more formulaic.
You still have to be on though. I've heard people in the past rap and they're just god awful.
I can't rap.
No rhythm whatsoever. I probably couldn't.
I've tried.
I'm willing to say I
That's
definitely
embarrassing.
couldn't.
It's embarrassing to admit.
Yeah.
You've tried to freestyle?
I can't even like joke freestyle. Like I can't even like try to make a joke. My brother could pull some weird shit out of the hat sometimes. I'm just like, fuck's wrong with you? But he could do it.
Huh.
I can't.
All right, rap off right now.
I can't even like. I go nowhere.
I'm kind of proving a point that it is simple, but it takes a very particular set of skills to be able to pull off in any
I think
way.
freestyling alone is definitely there, but if you could sit down, if you got rhythm, you can. I don't know. I guess to me and maybe even to you, I think we would think it'd be more simplistic because of the intricacy of our instruments. If we're able to write it or pull it off, what can really go into actually writing that stuff? Like I'm terrible at even writing my own shit, but I could probably go and write at least a rap beat and pretend to rap over it. I think I could over writing a metal song.
I'll just go buy a beat.
Or go buy a beat. And now all I got to do is put some words to it and I've got a hit.
The truly hard part's over. Maybe for me. We should try to write a rap song.
We can work on that.
We should try to write No, you write one and then I'll write one. We'll see whose is better.
See who's better.
Dude.
And then we won't get any copyright claims on that.
Dude. We have to do this now.
All right.
Wrap
episode.
Off.
So this is going to be episode 23.
Yeah.
Can't do it for episode 25. That gives us 2 weeks. Maybe we could. I don't know.
25?
Episode 25. That's in 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Okay.
No. I'm saying don't do it for 25.
Okay.
Because I don't think we got enough time for that. Yeah. No. Let's we'll sit on it. Let's start writing. See where we go. No. Start your damn song.
Fucking come on.
Start your damn song. And then let's like get together. Next week we'll discuss progress and try to give ourselves a deadline. Chances are neither one of us are going to have anything by next week.
We're going to forget about this as soon as we walk out the door.
As soon as we walk out.
So that's a bad idea. How about...
And this episode, as we're filming this episode won't be out for 2 weeks. So then we'll forget about it until we fucking get it out.
2 weeks isn't enough time. So we can't do it for 25. I think 3 weeks is about where... Or should we do 4? 3 or 4?
Episode 26
would be 3. 26 would be 3.
So episode 26, 3 weeks.
We got to pick a day. That's all I know. Or else we're
Let's
not going to do it.
Because 25 is probably going to be a little different. We're going to have to figure out something for that.
Yeah.
And then 26. Episode 26.
Wrap off. Episode 26.
Cool.
I am
Can we get help?
terrified. No.
Just us.
I swear to God, Billy, if you like...
Because you know who I'm going to pull in.
No help. No, you can't. It's the honor system. If you get help, I will know. I will 100% know.
Okay. This is actually, the more I think about it, and not getting help, this is going to be really fucking fun.
And it's got to be, since we're going to play it, it should be like a minute. Nothing. It doesn't need to be a full length song. It just needs to be like intro, verse, chorus, and then outro. Like easy.
1 minute. You got to get it in 1 minute. Now, to be fair, though, you've got an advantage.
Why?
Because you have a drum set that's electronic sitting at your house.
It's not my fault.
You're going to be able to... All right, guess I'm ordering a drum set this week.
You don't know. It's easier to do MIDI on the keyboard.
Yeah, we'll see.
It is, because then it's so much easier. Trust me. I'm not even going to use the drum set, I don't think.
I don't know. I'll figure it out. I got to figure out how to do that. I was literally just talking to Wade about that the other day. Like, how do you do that? Now, he says he's paid for stuff like that. Can we pay for it? No, that's cheating. So write your own shit.
If you want to buy samples, sure, but you can't buy a song.
Okay, just a sample. So if I want just a little hi-hat sample.
That you can't find. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Or I think it's out there for free somewhere.
Right, yeah.
The hi-hat I'm not going to be able to figure out. The rest of it I can
My
get
beat
going.
is going to be such garbage.
I've got the software.
So I'm going to have to rely on my fire lyrics.
I think I'm going to be able to kill it on the beat. I think I'm going to be able to get that because I've got, the synth, the piano. I'm going to be able to throw something really fucking cool together, I think. Or it's going to be complete trash.
Right.
But when it comes to the lyrics and the rapping, that's where it's going to get really fucking bad.
I can't wait.
Oh my God. What a good idea.
I wasn't even thinking about yours. I was thinking about mine. Now I'm thinking about yours, and I'm so excited now. Holy shit.
So like I said, it won't get copywritten, struck.
Should we do a music video?
For those, dude. Now we have to do it for 30. That would be 30.
Or whoever has the better one, then we do the music video.
Then we do it, and then that way the one could help, and we could do something like kind of cool about it.
Yeah,
and that'll go up on the channel.
Exactly.
All right, cool. That's good. We'll have to do a voting system. All right, so whoever watches this, and I know there's 3 of you, keep in mind that on 3 weeks from now, you will need to vote on that. Okay. So that way we know who's going to win. And then spread the word. Let's get it out there. I think this is going to be tight.
We'll put a straw poll out.
This may help our channel get past 100.
We're not at 100 yet. How are we going to get past 100 if we're not there?
It's going to go that far beyond. We're going to be at like 102, dude.
Oh, shit.
It's going to be insane.
I'm down.
So a couple weeks ago, we put up a video. So anybody who saw that and whatever, our apologies. It got taken down by YouTube, so I'm going to have to re-upload that. So it'll be up the next day, which would have been 2 weeks ago at this point. But my apologies for that. We tried to do something really cool, and it didn't work out. So we won't be doing that ever again unless it's our own shit. Or unless we can figure it out. Or if you got some suggestions on how to fucking play a cover of a fucking song without getting your shit destroyed by YouTube.
Or if Korn, if you're listening to this, I don't appreciate it.
I think it's their label, though. It was their label.
I know. I'm just fucking...
NGA, WGA, some bullshit.
Yes, I know.
All for a minute,
Big ass companies just taking us down, little guys down.
All right, so album review for next week. I've been holding off on this, and I haven't listened to it in a couple of weeks, so I think I'm ready to get back into it, which is crazy. I haven't listened to it a couple of weeks. Typically, I listen to it while I'm mowing the lawn. Because it's kind of a hype album for me.
This is lawn mowing music
for me.
You get hype when you mow the lawn.
Absolutely, dude. If I get some good tunes going, dude, that lawn's gonna look fucking great. Because normally it's been so fucking hot. I get out there, I get on the mower, and I'm just like, this is it. I'm not weed whacking. I'm not doing shit. Fuck that. I'm done. I'm dying. I put on the right tunes. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm gonna do so much outside today. I'm gonna get this shit done. I could probably go for a run afterwards. I'm just hyped. So my latest hype album, well, my latest have been Don Broco. I don't know if I've showed you Don Broco before.
Is he country?
No.
What is he?
Don Broco is a band, and they're like a UK rock metal pop band. I don't know. They're fucking weird. We'll have to do them the next time I have a chance because clearly you haven't heard it.
So what's your album?
So album review for next week will be Hail Stan by Periphery. Periphery's latest album. I've been holding off. Knew I would get that reaction. If you haven't listened to it, you are going to enjoy it. Listeners, listen along. It is an incredible album. It will not be 16 minutes long. Their first song is 16 minutes long. But it is a good one. You drive a lot for work. You got plenty of time. Listen to them.
Okay.
Yeah, so Periphery Hell Stand is going to be awesome. I got a little bit of a marketing scheme for us that I kind of want to talk about real quick. We should pull a Steve-O. Have you seen what he's done recently?
Yeah, he gets on billboards and kicks and screams until the cops get him down.
What the First of all, the shit says that Steve-O's duct taped himself to a billboard. How in the fuck did he duct tape himself?
Oh, he's got a pretty big dick, so maybe that was helping him out. It's obviously his friends, dude, or his crew, his posse.
Okay, a team of real professionals rigged everything safely. There's zero chance of me falling, but that is fucking insane.
I mean, there's a thing below him, right? Is that below him or is that in front of him?
So that's below him, but I think it's also made out of duct tape.
No, I'm saying the great, like the place where they can stand when they get on the billboard.
Oh yeah, but it's only but so wide.
That's true. That's true.
He falls at a weird angle. He's just gonna pop right
I
off.
saw something on Instagram real quick. I didn't look at it. What was the problem? What was his deal?
So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like he was on there. I'm happy to just hang out. Really want the world to know our project worked on so hard. Oh, it's for a project. Let me go to the actual billboard. Steve, multimedia something that he wants to promote for a multimedia thing. He's been sober for so long, so he hasn't done anything crazy yet. Steve-O Gnarly, steve-o.com, a very naughty media special. So it's some special that he brought out.
Oh, it's okay. It's like his...
And he was promoting it by duct taping himself to a fucking billboard.
This guy's a fucking genius. Like I like Steve-O quite a bit, but I want to hate this so much, but it's smart as fuck. And he doesn't even do anything. He's not even spending money on like, any actual billboard or commercial or any sort of Instagram push or social media push. He's literally just like, oh, I'll just get this for free because I'm Steve-O and I'll just go on top of something that's illegal to be on. And then they'll have to put me in the headlines and the cops are going to come and then I'm going to just get mad amounts of attention. It's fucking genius. He probably gets fines. He probably gets some sort of,
but he's
community
fine.
service. But
he's got it.
It's not nearly as much as you would spend if you're going to try to get stuff out on social media and let people actually know about it. It's actually extremely intelligent considering what his profession is or his personality, whatever, dude. Like he's fucking smart as shit.
Yeah.
We getting on a billboard?
Sure, man. Let's fucking do it. TVP. Let's do it.
2 idiots arrested. That's all it'll say.
Yeah, 2 idiots arrested.
All right.
Another Charles County guys, whatever. You want to get our second copyright strike?
I mean, we get 3, so let's do it.
We're not going to do that. So we are going to play it. I will link this song. We are going to play it. We're going to react to it, but it's going to be dead fucking silent, or maybe I'll throw some elevator music in here.
Is it this good? Like, we need to listen to it? Is this good?
We are going to need to listen to it.
Okay.
So a couple of weeks ago, the video that got taken down, we listened to a cover of The Devil Went Down to Georgia by Korn. Somebody else has covered this song recently.
Been covered 1 million times.
So I don't know if there's a whole album of Devil Went Down to Georgia. Now, do you want to guess the band, or you want me to just tell you?
Is it easy to guess? Or is it something that's not even on my radar?
I'll give you this hint, and I'll give you a couple guesses, or you tell me just, hey, tell me. It has been, over the last 5 to 10 years, probably the most hated band.
Nickelback?
Yep. We're going to listen to it.
All right. I'm down.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we kind of need to now.
Give me a second. So again, I'll write some elevator music or something for this, or throw something
It's
in the
on
middle
YouTube.
here. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That's not Nickelback. That's not Nickelback. You guys can't hear it. Well, they're not going to be able to hear me. How? Okay. So, sorry, I'm a little shocked. Sounds pretty good. Sounds not like Nickelback. Wow. And it's actually heavy, and the guitars know what they're doing. This is
Real quick, I want to pause. Wow, that was about to get insane.
What the fuck?
First of all, the music video is all animated.
Okay.
But it's got them drawn out. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say, I'm going to link both in this episode. I did not link the Korn one because we fucking played it. Of course, now I'm going to have to link it. I'm going to link both, and I'll let everybody decide. I think this one beat Korn.
It's already beating Korn.
Holy shit. It's just the beginning of that.
It's not even into a
Which
chorus.
is insane, because they're probably playing in, like, drop D.
So, like...
What?
Surprisingly...
Korn's in drop
fucking
X.
good.
Okay, let's keep going, because that was about to get insane.
Yeah. Wow. I'm at a loss for words. That sounds... Wow. Okay, well, Nickelback I don't know if they're doing this to make a statement because everyone's just been shitting on them for a decade.
I saw this the other day.
This is good.
There's a guy that we used to play with in a band. We weren't in a band with him, but when we played in a band, he was at a show. His name's Sam. Sam M. I'm just going to say that. But he posted the other day. We're friends on Facebook. He posted the other day, basically a meme to say, "Can we just like all agree that we really didn't hate Nickelback?" And he added on, "Can we add Creed to that list as well? Because they're probably the top two."
I got him confused a lot.
Little admission here. I had a DVD up until recently, probably over the past like 3 or 4 years. I had a Nickelback live concert DVD that I loved watching.
Why?
Now, to be fair, obviously I was into Korn and stuff like that. I was into that very early 2000s, like rock.
Okay.
I wasn't into quote unquote metal.
I like Godsmack.
Right. I love Godsmack.
Yeah.
So it's along those kind of lines, though. What I think I loved about it, which now I regret throwing it away because I'd love to actually see it. I could probably find it on YouTube. There was a song that they covered of Alice in Chains where Jerry Cantrell, my favorite guitar player, actually came up and did it with them. Their shit there's one song in there at the time, because I had a very small mind when it came to music. I thought it was the heaviest fucking thing I ever had heard. I'd love to hear it again to see how I still feel about it. I'd have to find it and figure out what song that was.
Was it Even Flow?
No, it was fucking, that's a whole different band.
I know.
That's Pearl Jam. But,
yeah, they all sound the same.
that's a pretty heavy song too,
Yeah.
Lyrically. But I thought it was good, and I really enjoyed the concert. They put on a good show. It was this massive fucking show, and I actually really enjoyed it. So I don't know.
We've all sinned.
But I have jumped on the whole bandwagon. Never normally jump on the strengths, but I definitely jumped on and like, yeah, fucking Nickelback sucks. Shared the fucking picture for the 2 years that meme never died. Like, look at this graph and look at that. You know, it's like, dude, I was on it for 2 years. So I was like, oh yeah, fuck Nickelback. But in reality, I don't think I actually really did hate them. I don't know.
I don't know. I think I remember seeing Nickelback Shreds. Remember that video? They took They took a live video. I'm certain they took a live video of Nickelback from a show, and then they just take out the audio, and then they put in their own audio, and it makes them sound like they're fucking terrible,
right?
On purpose.
So now you can't unhear that.
I think that might have played a big part in it because I remember those videos were massive when they first started rolling out in the 2010s.
The Metallica Uno was probably my favorite. That one was insane.
Yeah, that's. I'm still like completely baffled by the Nickelback cover of "Devil Went Down to Georgia." That's really good. When did that come out?
So this article itself, I think, came out like a few days ago. So they've been teasing. It was 2 days ago.
Wow, and Korn just did the same thing. Like,
so I'm wondering if there's like going to be a Devil Went Down, because Charlie Daniels did just die a few months ago.
Oh, okay.
Right. So I wonder if people are like, this is our way of kind of like showing our support.
Yeah.
We're all going to cover the song.
Mm-hmm.
Because other than that, my apologies if you are a huge Charlie Daniels fan. I doubt it. That's literally the only fucking song that I know that he did. I'm sure he did many other things.
I sure don't know
I don't
any.
fucking know
I don't even know if I knew his name until you just said it.
Yeah. So he did Devil Went Down to Georgia. He's the originator. If that's the only song, everybody knows that song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You remember a couple weeks ago I was talking about some guitars that were really awesome but stupidly low price, and they're a company out of UK, and we were trying to figure out like what are they doing to be able to cut the cost and still give out quality kind of shit. So the Kemper that I have, the Axe Effects, is your guys use the Line 6 Helix amp modelers. That same brand, Harley Benton, is launching their own modeler. That comes with multi-effects with amp models, built-in IRs, which is basically a clone of what the cab sounds like that will go with the amp. $140. By far the cheapest simulator I've ever. There's only one that's cheaper, and it's a plug-in, and you only get 3 amps with that. They're incredible. I'm very interested when this comes out and we do it. I may buy it and just may review it, or I may do a gear review if I ever get back to doing fucking gear reviews. Stop being lazy. But it looks simple and good. It's got a little pedal on it. Nothing too fancy,
Pretty
nothing
small.
too complicated.
Yeah.
But it's things like that are made like I'm constantly moving around, or it's more definitely for like the major touring musician, or I actually know how to play my instrument and I've got an overseas trip I got to go on. I'm packing a backpack and my guitar, or I'm going to borrow a guitar there. This is what I'm packing.
Right.
Because it's got my sounds on it. That
Well,
I was able to
definitely.
get.
How the fuck are they? How $140?
The cheapest,
They're
like I
stealing
said,
these shits.
there's a plugin that comes with 3 different amps. So Neural DSP, they're probably killing the fucking plugin game right now. They are so good with their shit. Or ML Sound Labs also has really great guitar effects plugins, and most of them aren't even effects. They're mostly just the amps. You get a couple, like a delay and a reverb, right? And those just for the so like Nolly has one, or the Pliny guys have one. They're $100 to $140 themselves just for the few amps. This, I think you could fit, like it's so it's 55 classic amps, 26 IRs, which is fucking ridiculous, and 151 built-in effects. That's about what my Kemper has on it right now.
Right. And how much was that?
Those new, I think, are $16 or $17.99. The Helixes are about $1,000
Okay.
depending on which one you get.
Wow.
1,000 to 1,500.
Okay.
The shit ain't cheap,
No.
and they're like 140
That's
bones.
so.
140.
It's got to suck. It's got to be shitty.
I cannot wait to see this thing come out, because again, their brand is kind of taking off. Is like, we can make some good quality shit and you're not going to break the bank buying it.
It's going to sound like a crate amp head.
The fact that you knew that, I am, first of all, proud of you.
Thank you.
And that was great. That was fucking
Thank
perfect.
you. I know 3 amp heads, and
You're
that's one
learning.
of them.
That
Yes.
that was good.
Thank
good.
you. Because I do remember them sounding fucking god awful.
That there was one that sounded good and nobody had one. Like nobody.
So the more expensive model.
Oh, they were very expensive.
That's why. Yeah.
But they were incredible. They were good.
Have you heard of the band Arsemes? Arsemes? Arsemes.
I can't say that I have.
Okay. They're an Iranian metal band.
Okay.
Right? And a couple months ago, I think this has been going on for a long time, but they've been involved in a whole fucking debacle in Iran.
I'm sorry. I hate to cut you off.
Yes.
Were they the ones like all of them got arrested or something like
Yes.
that? Okay.
They got arrested.
I don't know the full story. So
They got arrested for, quote,
playing metal.
Yes and no, playing satanic music that was rebelling against the Iranian government.
Right.
Right. So I didn't realize shit was that crazy over there. And they got arrested. They got sentenced 15 years in jail. All of them. So push comes to shove. They make bail, right? Because they're in jail. You have a certain amount of time before your court date, and you make bail, you pay it, and then you get out for a little bit until your court date. They made bail, thank God, and they fucking booked it out of Iran.
Good.
They booked it. They were like,
Good.
fuck this. Yeah. And they were basically saying that there was a quote, because they had a bunch of interviews and stuff where they were just saying, like, I think they thought it was ridiculous. Like, we're not Satanists, number one. We just happen to play distorted guitars and fast music with some screaming and shit.
Right.
And we're not against our Iranian government. We actually love our country and XYZ, whatever. And now they can't even go back to it. I just thought that was
But you could
such
you
a fuck
imagine?
thing. No, I mean,
Could you imagine? Like, a lot of people, once again, we'll never get political, so I'm not going to. But there are quite a few people that I'm sure we could scroll anywhere and they're bitching about this country. Never would you be arrested for the type of music that you play. You can literally play any fucking thing, unless you're just like literally talking about raping people or some shit.
I'm
and
pretty
even
sure
that you could probably get away
I'm pretty
with.
sure you could still sing
Right?
about that.
You could, just don't do it.
Yeah,
right?
because you could just say it's a story, whatever.
It's a free speech thing, or I'm telling a story,
Yeah.
but god damn, I couldn't. There's no fucking way. I mean, back in like the 80s and probably even part of the 70s and the 90s, people thought metal or even rock. Marilyn Manson was satanic,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly.
Come on, like, oh man, but it was just people bitching about it. But you could play it all you want, free as you want. If people loved it, they go to your shows, they pay you money. If they don't like it, they don't fucking go and they complain.
Well, they did at that time. They tried to press charges on Marilyn Manson for like it was almost like hate speech kind of a thing. Like they basically influenced like the Columbine massacre and stuff.
Right, and it's the same thing as trying to blame like other shootings and stuff
Video
on like
games.
Grand Theft Auto
Yeah.
and shit like that. Exactly.
But we've tried it. There are certain people who have tried to challenge that, but then our system just completely puts it down. Which I mean, you say what you want. We're not arresting people for music choices, and not even correct. Like they were like, "Oh, you're Satanist. You're against the government," and they're like, "Read our lyrics." No, we're not.
Yeah,
This is-
actually, I just broke up. My wife left me last week, and this is what I got for you. You know, it's
What?
It's insane. No, I'm just making it up. I'm the artist.
What?
My music is not satanic. My wife left me, and this is what I wrote.
Oh, that was a weird parallel, man. You really tripped me out for a second. I was like, "What happened?" I just saw her.
she just cooked me dinner.
Right? What the fuck? What happened? How did in the time from dinner to now?
Oh my God.
Possible.
No.
But yeah, RSMS. Yeah, that was just. I don't know. You read certain things, then it kind of puts you down it grounds you a little bit. You're like, oh fuck, okay, this isn't whatever I'm dealing with isn't all that bad. Like,
oh no, it certainly makes you realize don't take what you've got for granted, especially in these here United States. I already hit the lottery, baby. I was born in the U.S. of A.
or hit the lottery, baby.
Who said that?
What?
Who said that?
You did just now.
No,
I'm right.
Who did I?
I'm
did I
right.
steal
I'm
it
not
from?
wrong. So
Creed.
no, they didn't.
Creed.
Was that a lyric?
Creed from The Office. That Creed, not the band. Sorry, I know this is a music podcast.
What the fuck?
But my favorite
Creed.
show, The Office, Creed said that.
Okay, gotcha.
Somebody was talking about because the warehouse hit the lottery, and so everybody's like, "Oh man, how awesome would that be? This is what I would do." You know, Jim and Pam were like, "Oh, we would do this, this, and that," and then it cuts to Creed. He's like, "I already won the lottery, baby. I was born in the U.S. of A."
When they were doing the little board game where they were all playing characters and they were trying to solve like a murder mystery.
Oh, that's been a murder.
Yeah. and Creed was late. He comes in, they're all in character, and Michael Scott's like, "There's been a murder, and you are a suspect." He's like, "All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go get settled. I'll be right back." And he just runs back to his car.
Dude, that is by far my favorite character in the episode.
Oh yeah.
Overall, and then of course I've got my Jim Pam kind of thing, whatever. But when you really look at just like the best shit from that show, or like Halloween, he's covered in blood, and he's like, "Oh, it's Halloween. That's really convenient."
Yeah, yeah. No, and they don't play him up too. Like he doesn't get in there
No,
every
it's perfect.
4 times an episode.
Right.
Sometimes you won't even see him.
Right.
What the
I can
fuck
sit
are
there
we-
and quote him all day.
I don't even know what we were talking about.
Well, we're talking about the band that got arrested and shit. But no, that's fucking crazy. I completely forgot I saw something about that. Never even talked about it.
About what?
About that
Oh,
story.
did you?
I think I saw it a couple weeks ago. Never talked about it.
No, I was just glad to hear it all worked out. Oh, and you were talking about stupid fucking Bill and Ted movie, I think, a while ago, weren't you?
I don't know because I've never seen them.
Okay, well, stupid fucking Bill and Ted movie's coming out, the third one. With
I saw that.
Old ass Keanu Reeves and old ass the other guy who hasn't been in a movie since Waiting. He was in Waiting. Do you remember that?
God,
No, he was one of the cooks.
I am trying to remember Waiting overall. I know I've seen it, and I
What?
don't remember it at all.
You worked in a restaurant and you never saw Waiting?
Was that the one with Ryan Reynolds?
Well,
No,
no.
no.
Yes. Waiting is Ryan Reynolds and some other people. Justin Long.
But they worked at a place like Shenanigans or something. Okay, yes.
Was it? Yeah, it was Shenanigans.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they were waiters and then the cooks, and they just kind of it was a stupid funny
Right.
movie.
Yeah. And who was in that? I'm sorry.
What? Who's Bill and who's Ted? Who the fuck? I don't even know any of this
One of
shit.
them's Keanu Reeves, and I don't
Yes,
know the other
and I
guy.
don't know the
the
other
other
one.
guy was in Waiting?
Who's who though? Who's Keanu Reeves in that movie?
Well, have you seen the movie? Because I've never seen Bill and Ted.
Yeah, I saw both.
Are
They're
they any
movies.
good?
They're movies. I don't know. Maybe they're like late '80s, just over the top, like weird, fucking dumb movies. No, it's not good. It's okay. It's good for like kids and shit, but like it's not. It doesn't justify a third movie.
I've seen a lot of
30 years
association,
later.
though, with like metal or at least like
Yeah.
rock with the movies.
The Wild Stallions. That's their band.
We are
the Wild Stallions.
Huh.
There's a lot of guitars things in there. I don't know.
I guess I'm gonna have to watch it. I also been wanting to see Singles. Have you ever seen that movie?
Well, hold on a goddamn second.
Oh,
Bill and
sorry.
Ted. I was gonna say the new movie, Animals as Leaders, is on the soundtrack.
Ah, yes. Okay, so that's
It's
I
pretty
read
cool.
that. Why did I not pull any of this stuff up to talk about? I'm glad
I don't know.
you covered it
I
because
don't know.
I definitely was like, I literally read that today and I was like,
I thought Yeah, because like I don't like the idea of a third Bill and Ted 30 years later because I haven't seen a movie. I have a theory.
It's a nostalgia thing. Everybody wants to
I
see
have a
this
theory,
shit.
though, that if a movie it takes more than, I don't know, 8 to 10 years to have either a sequel or a third or whatever, a new rendition of that, it's with the original cast, it's going to be horrible. Prove me, tell me I'm wrong. I'll admit it, but I don't think I am.
My example of that,
I am not wrong.
Unpopular opinion, and you're going to agree
right.
with the more popular opinion. My unpopular opinion that I'm going to bring up that is about that 40 years later, the newer Star Wars with the old cast. And I think it worked.
It doesn't.
You're going to agree with most people.
No.
I think there's a lot of. That's the same
God
thing.
Damn it, it's not the same thing. It's a new saga. It doesn't count.
It's all one big saga.
It doesn't.
9 movies.
It doesn't
saga.
fucking count. It doesn't count.
They all correlate.
It's a brand new cast.
With
it's a brand new storyline.
People.
It is not the same fucking thing. No one would agree with you with this.
Well, instead of Princess Leia, it's like Queen or General Leia, Han Solo, Luke.
Backpack just fell.
And now we've got kids and we're old as fuck.
It's not this. God damn it. Okay. I'm not talking about like giant, massive, epic sagas like that. That will never end. That literally will never end if they don't want it to.
Over.
It probably won't end. I guarantee it'll come back.
Spin-offs.
It'll come back.
It's over.
Give it 10 years. People forget about it. And then
look, I'm not
be like,
gonna be
Star
mad.
Wars.
I'm not going to be mad, but I'm pretty sure they said that's it. New shit, new stories. And I think it's a good way to get Lucasfilm kind of completely out of it and more Disney now. Because he still has like kind of some say in it. So I think it's now like, all right, your saga is done. This is something you started 50 fucking years ago. It's done. We're doing this new shit now. This is the direction we're going.
I don't care.
Love it or hate it.
Yeah, well, it's terrible, so I hate it. But
it sounds like they're going to do some
like,
bullshit.
no, they're not.
Obi-Wan's going to be in a movie, or a TV show. Ewan McGregor. Going to be an Obi-Wan TV show.
I heard that. I was interested in that.
And Phantom Menace came out, what, 99?
Yeah.
2004 was, I think, episode 3.
I think 2003 or 2004.
So it's been 15 fucking years.
Right.
16 years.
It's not a sequel. That is a completely separate thing.
It's kind of a sequel because it's going to take place after episode 3.
Star Wars is literally in its own fucking universe, bro. It doesn't even count. Nothing can compare to that. Besides what?
So now I'm trying to think of movies that have come out.
Anchorman 2.
But there wasn't 15 years apart.
Bro, it came out. The first one came out in 2003. I got to Google this. The second one, I'm almost certain, came out.
Well, the second one came out like 2015.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, shit. It was that far apart?
I'm telling you.
Holy fuck.
Zoolander 2. That was a steaming pile of PRSs. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what you're saying. You lost me at the PRS.
Fucking horrible. That was a dumpster fire. It was a disaster.
I don't know if I saw the second one.
It wasn't. You didn't miss anything.
Not worth it.
Dumb and Dumber 2.
Well, I feel like they just got progressively worse, and then they recast the whole fucking thing.
What are you talking about?
Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber 2 is the same cast.
Right. I'm saying after that, they started just recasting.
What the fuck are you talking about? There is no Dumb and Dumber 3.
There is a Dumb and Dumber with other people, unless it was a parody. Was it a parody?
No, that is dumb. That was before. That was between the first and second one.
Okay.
That was called Dumb and Dumber.
I thought that was the third one. So you got Dumb and Dumber 2. I thought the Dumber was like number 3.
That came out in like 2005 or
really?
something. So
what a stupid fucking idea.
Yeah, and it was a prequel. You confused the shit.
It looked like a parody is what it looked like.
It did. And it basically was because it was a disaster. Yeah. All those movies, think about it. They're all fucking ugh. Now I don't even remember why the fuck I was bringing up that's
Bill and Ted.
Bill and Ted. Fuck, what am I doing? So yeah, Bill and Ted, I don't get it. I mean, I think it's a great move. If they wanted to do the movie, now's the time to do it because everyone loves Keanu Reeves. He's back, baby.
Oh, people are in love with him.
He's back.
The John Wick movies are incredible.
Yep, he came back with those movies.
I can't really say they're incredible. I've seen John Wick 1. And have been lacking so much on watching the second 2. Maybe I've seen 2.
The second one's all right. It's all right.
How's 3? You haven't seen that
I haven't seen 3 yet. I could see the direction they were going after 2. It just got a little more like kind of ridiculous. And I have the feeling they went full crazy in the third one. They were like, fuck it. I mean, yeah, I don't mind it too much. Yeah, I don't know. That movie just doesn't. I don't. It's all.
I never saw the
cash
other one,
grab.
so I don't. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Like, you got a guy that people can't. I mean, all this fucking crazy Hollywood shit has been going on with the P word and all this. Like, with all of that, everybody has kind of brought it back to like Keanu is the only one who hasn't like been involved in any of this shit. Or at least that's what we think.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
So he's kind of been the one that's like, oh, all these other people are creeps and this and that, but Keanu is still great. So everybody loves him.
Bro,
He became an internet sensation.
They're going to say Wild Stallions together. They're going to go like this, like how they always did. And then what else did they always do? Oh, they have daughters in this one, and they're like teenagers. So that's going to bring the kids in, I guess, maybe. I'm just not, I don't know, not really into it. What did I just watch? That was fucking amazing. God damn it. I just watched a movie that was like incredible. I think I watched Being John Malkovich again. And I was like, this is what movies need to be. Fucking bananas.
Don't think I've ever seen it.
Being John Malkovich?
Who was in that?
John Malkovich. And John Cusack. And
I have never
the
seen
chick from the 40-Year-Old Virgin whose name I never recall. The love interest in that movie, right? That was her. Yeah.
I can't even remember who the fuck that was.
Watch that movie. And Cameron Diaz. It's bonkers. It's on Netflix right now. You should watch it. If you want a very different movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to look like Ryan Gosling. God, that is one attractive man. I'll tell you.
What makes you... Why?
Everything. Face. I can't grow like a full beard. I've got this massive, basically, goatee going on. And he's got, the guys that can grow like the just perfect fucking scruff, and then it always looks like that.
Yeah.
Unless you shave it, of course. Looks amazing. And then, like, I could also probably look like a badass because I can grow a full beard here.
Yeah.
He's got some hair. I have no hair. The body is amazing. He's got the perfect, like, kind of almost like tan. Just
I don't know.
I don't know. He's incredible.
He was
Beautiful smile.
he was in Remember the Titans.
Remember the Titans, Notebook.
Have I seen The Notebook?
You had to have seen a Notebook.
I don't know. Not sure. I love Rachel McAdams. She's bae, but
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling. Yeah, he's right up. He's almost bae.
Yeah.
He's almost bae.
He's there.
Yeah.
Like Bradley Cooper's another one with the beard and the hair.
He's a
and stuff
very
like that.
manly
God
fucking
damn.
man. Yeah, like super masculine dude.
And not like ripped, like I'm the fucking Hulk. Like just like
He's just
I've got the six pack, I've got the toned muscles.
he's got good back muscles, so it widens his stance.
Damn. All right, so
He looks like
let's
a
go
brick
off of that
wall.
before I pop a B word
getting
on
all
this
wet,
fucking.
bro.
Yeah, that's a problem. WAP over here, man. WAP or WAB.
I don't know what you're doing. Don't know what that is.
You haven't heard that song?
What?
WAP?
No. What is
WAP?
that? Can
I
you
think
sing
that's
it?
how you say it.
Can you sing it real quick?
I honestly don't know a single lyric to it. I watched the video for the first time the other day,
Can
and
you
I've
hum
only
it?
seen it. No, I have no idea
How's
how it
that
goes.
possible? So you don't know the song that you're trying to ask?
I've watched
if I
it
know
once. It's Cardi B,
Oh, that new song?
Meggie the Stallion.
Oh, I don't know.
Is it
what this
Meggie?
is. I
What's
don't
her
know.
name?
I don't know.
Something D Stallion. And like I know Kylie Jenner makes an appearance and some other people I don't know.
Why are you watching this? You of all people.
It has literally been all over the internet. I'm gonna turn it on and see what the fuck people are talking about.
Oh. well.
Apparently, so never mind. I can't get into that because we don't. Yeah. Anyways, that part will be cut. Just know I watched it. It was okay. I don't understand. But it's been like it's basically like it is the new. What was that big Cardi B song that came out? What set her off?
Popping pussies or something?
No. I make money move. If you
I'm a
don't
bad
fuck
bitch.
with me, I got something else to prove. I don't know. I can't freestyle because I don't
That's
think
pretty
that's
good.
in the.
That's pretty good. Okay.
I don't know. Girls
good?
loved it. But anyways, I feel like it's a new one, but without being actually good. I don't know. Because people are nonstop talking about it. So I'm gonna check the trends. All right, so I got something else to talk about. Let's move on. Bill and Ted Adventures 3. See it in theaters, not near you.
Suck my dick.
I've got a list, which I think is a very good thing to talk about. I've got a list, and I'm going to see if I agree. I've not looked at this list yet.
A list?
It's a list.
A
It's your
Joe
favorite.
list?
It's your favorite.
God damn it. Go ahead, start reading
This is
it.
actually a good one.
Okay.
It is the top 10, according to Guitar World, the top 10 budget-friendly audio interfaces.
I'm going to start reading a phone book.
Okay.
Go ahead.
This is good. This is good information. If you want to get into podcasting or recording your own shit,
I do need,
which we are a gear and music channel.
I do need another
your interface is
because the
perfectly
interface you
fine.
gave me is destroyed. You ruined it.
I don't know what you did. It was perfectly fine, and I can probably come over and get it fixed
Fucking
for you.
infected my computer.
All right.
Garbage.
Number one, which I was interested to actually possibly pick up, but I had no use for it, and then I needed something more than this. Number one is the IK Multimedia Axe.io USB audio interface. Retails for roughly $249 to $349. So do not do the $249 one because you're not paying extra $100 for it. $249 at Best Buy, I guess, and about $280 at Sweetwater. I'd go with that one. They're reliable. I didn't know Best Buy sold interfaces. Anyways, it looks good. It's a pretty good looking interface. It's supposed to be simplistic, and I have seen a couple of videos on it where it actually sounds pretty good. It's
looks
got
really
pretty decent.
simple. It's
very simple. It's got good mic pre's. Definitely good for beginners. And most of these things come with like software and shit like that. So you'll be good on that, dude. I don't know what it is with these Guitar World articles, but like the shit just disappears. All right. Number two is the Native Instruments Complete Audio 2. I know Native Instruments for their kind of keys and synth stuff. I did not know they were in the interface market, but it looks like you've got 2 inputs on that as well, and that retails for about $140. But they are good with their keyboards and shit like that. Number 3 is going to be the Audient ID4. I think that's a good one. I've heard really, really good things about it. It's got one XLR input combo jack on it, so you can plug in guitar or XLR. I didn't explain that in the previous ones. It retails for about $1.99. A good one. One of the favorite ones that I've seen lately that I would really love to get my hands on is the SSL 2 Plus USB audio interface. So if you didn't know SSL back in the day, there was 3 major like people that created your different boards, your analog boards that you worked on. It's like API, SSL, and Neve.
Everyone knows that.
Yes. The SSL, so they came out with a 2-channel, and they have what the Plus has this 4K button on it. They call it 4K. The 4K is actually supposed to make it sound as good as their old boards back in the day.
Okay.
I've heard people use it. It sounds awesome. I'd love to get it my own hands on it, and it just looks like this little. I wonder if it's because I'm zooming in. It's got to be because that fucking thing keeps disappearing. It looks like this little kind of mini version of one of their boards. It's a sleek, easy to use, one big fucking volume knob, and 2 little knobs for your gain inputs and stuff like that. A fan of power. It's got 2 XLR combo jacks, so you can plug in a guitar and a mic, whatever you want to do. And it retails for about $280. Something with their name on it for $280, and it sounds good. Easily pick that up. Number 5 is this one of the Scarlett's. It's a 4i4, so it's got actually 2 actual inputs on it, 2 mic and 2 instrument inputs, and then 4 outs. So it's a smaller version of what I have. I have the 18i20, which I also recommend, but the 2i4 retails for about $230.
I think I was looking at that one. It's red.
Yeah. So it's this one.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
And it's definitely a good way to go. Here's one I don't know about. It's called the Audient. So another Audient. We talked about one of those up above. Audient Sono. Warm valve tone. So I guess it's going to add some color, and it looks like it's even got some 2 notes, which is a cab IR, basically company. So you can actually plug your amplifier straight into it and then straight into your computer rather than mic in your cab without destroying your amp head for your tube amps. So it probably has the loader in there. It's going to retail for about $400. Excuse me, with 2 XLR combo and 1 instrument input. So it's a little on the high side, but it looks like it's coming with quite a few awesome features. Cab simulation built in, true valve tone. So it looks like it's going to have like a kind of almost like a tube, like warm sense to it. That was number 6, and Guitar Center kind of shit on me. So, or Guitar World, I'm sorry. Might as well be Guitar Center, but no, Guitar World's better than that. But anyway, so that's top 6. I can't get the other 4 for you. I can link the article, but those were all actually really good choices. So if you guys are interested in anything like that, or if you ever have any questions, you can feel free to leave a comment down below. We can answer those as best as possible because I have done quite the research on this shit.
On what exactly?
Audio interfaces.
Okay.
Different ones to like. I also have I own a Steinberg, which is about $300. It's a 2-input, but it's got Neve. So remember those top 3, I said API, SSL, and Neve.
Mm-hmm.
You knew that though.
Well, who doesn't?
It's got Neve transformers on it. So to me, it adds like kind of a bit of a boost and like a clarity to what you've got going in. And our buddy has that right now. So, yeah, I think that one's about $300. I really like it a lot, but it only has 2 inputs on it. I needed something a little more, so I picked up the second one, and that's my Scarlett back here.
Excellent.
Yes.
Just like Bill and Ted.
Try to get through that as quick as possible for you.
For me.
Yes.
Don't do me any favors now.
I'm winded.
I was going to say, I want to play the smallest of games unless you had, unless I interrupted you. Can't fucking talk.
I got one more thing to talk about. I'm going to save this other one for next time because I want to do a little more research on it. If you could, would you love to pack up your drum set into a laptop bag?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because right now it takes an entire vehicle to
Correct.
move a drum set typically.
All right. Unfortunately, that isn't going to happen for you. But for guitar players out there,
Okay.
there is a guitar that's out on the market that you can literally take apart and fit into a laptop
Thanks
bag.
for baiting me,
Yep.
fuckface.
Yep. That's how we start everything.
Wow.
I didn't have any good transitions
That's
this
kinda
episode,
wild.
so that's what I'm going to do.
Speaking of,
Kind of, yeah. Speaking of, but yeah, so it's pretty. Oh my God!
what happened? Did you look at the price or something?
Yes,
Uh-oh.
I will not be getting anything like this. I mean, first of all, I probably wouldn't anyways. Apparently, there's an option for a built-in 15-watt amp, which is absolutely nothing when it's going to be in a guitar body and not from a guitar manufacturer. I guess it actually has strings on it because it looks like a Guitar Hero controller.
It has strings on it?
Without the amp, $1,779.
How?
With the amp, $2,099. Absolutely not. Good luck with your Kickstarter campaign. I will not be
Oh, it's a Kickstarter.
contributing or anything to that. That's what they're making. But yes,
That's hilarious.
Wow.
It looked promising.
It was good
possibly?
until that. If you're like $599, which there are other companies
Right,
out there
right.
that have models priced about that, they're not going to fit in your laptop bag, but they'll damn near fit in your backpack, maybe sticking out a little bit.
Yeah, but 1,700.
They're awesome.
That's not.
And they're MIDI controllers too.
But
Like,
you're
it's
not
awesome.
You're not paying for the sound. You're paying for the convenience of being able to pack that thing into a little tablet.
Fuck
cover.
that. I'll take my case wherever the fuck I go. That's ridiculous.
That's dumb. Real quick, 2-second game. How much is this drum set worth?
What's up, brand?
Ludwig.
Ludwig?
Yes.
Ludwig's, that's going to be cymbals included or no?
No.
Just the stands are included though?
No, I'm sorry. Cymbals are included. My bad.
Cymbals are included. So
Yeah.
that full kit is included there.
Yes. Yes.
Hardware, everything.
Mhm.
Ludwig. Okay. It looks like a pretty good size kick. Decent little floor tom. We got a snare, regular tom, couple of little cymbals. I'm going to go with $14.99.
All right. This drum set sold for $1.75 million
Okay.
because it was owned by Ringo Starr.
Of course.
Yes.
I couldn't figure out who plays Ludwig because I don't know. I've always been fascinated by them because they look cool.
Yeah.
I've heard some that sound great, but I don't have an artist that I know of that plays them.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's Ringo. Yep. 1.75 million.
Wow.
To Indianapolis Colts owner Jim Irsay. Jim Irsay. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. That brings me back to the whole collector's thing.
Right. So we've been going over that Elvis and Nirvana
just
stuff.
and that's on par with like those instruments just being sold like collectors.
If money
don't know.
was no object and your favorite drummer of
Yeah,
all
yeah.
time was selling it, would you do it?
No.
No.
I could never.
Most you'll pay for a drum set from your favorite artist.
The only reason people, I mean, they might genuinely love that stuff. That's their thing. That's fantastic, I guess. But like the whole purpose of having bullshit on your walls is, see that? So-and-so owned that. Big Dick McGee over here.
Right.
You want to try a pissing contest, bro?
You're
not going to win.
You're a very, I think for the most part, I think sometimes you can not be, but I think for the most part, you're very minimalistic.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You've never been one to be like, that's a sweet fucking car.
No.
You'll literally, if that motherfucker's going to get you from point A to point B, you're going to drive
Don't care.
Hopefully not, fall apart on you.
Well, it does, but that's how it goes.
You don't have any crazy collection of instruments or anything. You have, it's not even like you don't even have like extra cymbals or any of that. You got, this is what works and nothing's broken. So why do I need anything else?
Yeah. Yes. Excuse me.
I've never seen you go crazy. Now, sometimes I feel like you're like, oh man, that'd be tight to have, or you'll splurge on yourself, if you will. But I've never seen you go like over the top.
I don't want to talk about me, but I do not like owning a bunch of shit. It makes me feel like completely cluttered. Like, and I'm the first one like, oh, this doesn't work, or I haven't used this in 3 months. I'm throwing it away right now. And so is Allison, so that actually helps. Like, we don't have a bunch of bullshit.
I'm half and half.
Do you have a hard time? Are you a hoarder? Do you have a hard time throwing things away?
I think I even threw away recently band shirts. That was kind of stupid because looking back, I'm like, and I'm talking about our band.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Other band shirts, like, it's old, faded, unless it's like, it's not the 80s anymore. These guys aren't, this is going to be a collector's item. The thing doesn't fit me. It's tattered. It goes in the trash. If they're still playing, I'll order a new shirt, right? But like our band, like I held on, it was our band and Tim Black Lines. And I've had these shirts forever. And I'm just like, no, it's like my first couple bands here that I've been a part of. That's probably it forever, right? So I'm just like, I want to hold on to this. But the other day we went on a cleaning spree. We cleared our spare room. Wasn't the other day. It was like 6 months ago. But we were cleaning the spare room. I'm just like, why the fuck do we have these shirts? I already have more shirts than I need. And I have a hard time throwing those things away. And I looked at the band shirt. I was like, when am I ever going to pull this out? Realistically, I'm going to be like, oh, check it out, son. I was in a bit. Fuck it, I'll pull up a YouTube video. I don't care. Trash.
Right.
And then after the fact, like a couple weeks later, I'm like, maybe I should have held on to those. But,
yeah,
I'm with you. Like, I know we're not going to be here forever. I'm going to be moving 5 to 10 years, somewhere in that time frame. I hate moving. And with all this shit, just this room alone, going to be miserable.
I mean, it's a big room.
I don't want to think about it at all.
It's a big room.
I want to pay somebody to come and do all this shit.
Yeah. What the fuck were we talking? Oh, God.
Drum sets.
Yeah.
We were on that, and you just don't buy anything. But anyways, yeah, you don't like to have a lot of stuff. But, I don't know. I feel like if you were rich, though, you probably would be like, oh, fuck yeah, put it in the hallway.
I don't care
Be
about
tight.
it. I don't like, I don't even like getting autographs. Why the fuck would I get an artist thing?
What are you going to do with an autograph?
What the fuck am I going to do with the fucking old-ass drum set? Practically, it has no purpose. Display. I'm not a display guy.
If you're rich, you got a mansion. What the fuck else are you going to fill that mansion up with?
I like fucking
bean bags.
I like dumb socks.
You're just going to have socks everywhere?
I like candles. Okay. That's low maintenance.
I know I'm a drummer, but check out this wall of candles and socks.
I'm not going to have a display because I'm not a maniac, dude. I don't even necessarily love the idea of having like family photos on the wall because I think that's strange to me. Everyone does it. It's traditional.
I can agree with you on
photos.
That. I hate family
strange
photos.
To walk into. Everybody does it though.
And see the people that live there. We know you live here.
It's so weird. It's so weird to me because it's like, why is there
Please tell my wife.
A borderline shrine? I'm not trying to. I'm not shitting on anybody individually. It's a cultural thing that we do in this country, and it's strange that I'm walking in your house. I know whose house this is. I know you. And then
the good thing is you walk in and go, whoa.
They got mall pictures.
That's not the family that I knew I was here with. Okay. My apologies, guys.
Yeah,
I'm at the wrong fucking house.
Wrong house. Sorry.
And that's a Christmas card. My bad.
Photos,
My bad. Okay.
Acceptable photos on your wall. Photos of you on the moon. Understandable. You went to the moon. That's fantastic. Photos of you, I don't know, shrunken to a comical size. Like maybe if it's like Honey, We Shrunk the Kids, and you shrink down to smaller than a soda can. It's like, that's interesting. How did you shrink yourself? Something kind of fascinating. Not in front of a mountain, in front, whatever. Vacation, sure, that's fine. But then when it's just like weird mall pictures and they're everywhere, I don't know why it bugs me out so much.
Our pictures are wedding or the Christmas tree store. Or not Christmas tree store, Christmas tree farm. Christmas tree store would be an odd place to go take family
I was trying
photos.
to think about, like, do they do photos as well as Christmas shit?
No, it was a Christmas tree farm during Christmas. It was Liam's first, like, Christmas home.
Oh, okay.
Because his first Christmas was still in the hospital, so.
We should... Never mind.
Do you want to take family photos of us?
That was stupid.
What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say we
You
should
gotta say it
go.
now.
We should go out front of the Christmas tree store and pretend like we work there, and then we have like a green screen, and we're like family photos, and then we just charge them like $50 or something.
If it wasn't a possibility of like getting arrested and illegal, possibly.
It's not illegal. We work
Try
here.
it. We've got a camera.
We work here. No, you don't. Oh, I thought I did. My bad.
Oh shit! But
Completely
Jody, the
understandable.
manager, hired me. I don't understand.
Oh, she doesn't work here either?
You
I'm
ever
at
seen the bit where
I'm
the
at the
guy
wrong
calls
branch.
out of a place he doesn't actually work?
What?
Have you ever seen the bit that the guy calls out of a place he doesn't work?
No.
Dude, so like, I gotta tell it real quick, and then I think
Okay.
we're about to wrap this up.
Yeah.
So he calls, I think it was like Best Buy or something, and he's sitting in a car. Somebody has tried it recently. The guy was not even close to as funny. The other guy was the best. The original was best. So he calls in, and they're like, "Hello, thanks for calling Best Buy, blah, blah, blah." He's like, yeah, I need to call out today." And they're like, "Oh, yeah?" And he's like, "Yeah." And they're like, "What's your name?" And he's like, Josh, whatever. I don't think that was his name. But anyways, this is Josh. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not sure who you are. What department do you work in? Electronics. Okay, let me transfer you over. So the lady picks up and he's like, "Yeah, I need to call out today." And she's like, "Okay, what's going on? You sick?" And he's like, "No, I mean, it's just like a really nice day outside and I want to go fishing with my friends today." And she's like, "I'm sorry, what is your name?" And he's like, it's Josh. And she's like, "What department do you work in?" He's like, "Electronics." She's like, "Oh, so you're my employee because I'm the manager of electronics. And you're trying to call out. How long have you been here?" He's like, "It's my first week, but it's like really nice outside today." And he kept going. Dude, I was like, holy fuck, how's he doing this without laughing? He kept it all the way until the phone got hung up and
Oh
then
my
busted
God.
out laughing. But it's the greatest thing ever. Called out of a place he doesn't even work. And I'm like, I want the balls to do that so bad. But I couldn't, I don't think I could keep straight face to do that.
I remember Curtis did a prank call. That reminds me, when we were in high school, he called a hotel. And was like, "Yeah, hello, this is," he sounded like the Jewish guy from Family Guy. Or American, yeah, Family Guy. He's like, "Hi, this is so-and-so, and how many prostitutes can I have in a room?" And he did that and like went all the way with it. And
Wow.
we were dying. And he was having a hard time, but he was
Was it on speaker,
completely
obviously, so you
collected.
guys could hear it?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah. But
God.
we were like way away, just like rolling on the ground. And this lady was like, I mean, what? Like, had to get the manager. Oh my God.
That was actually, first of all, that was a fairly good job of doing that voice. That was good.
Thank you.
Because at first I was like, what Jewish guy? Oh, that guy. The voice was there. Second of all, that is way better than anything we ever did. We just fucking got a soundboard and call random numbers.
Yeah. Well,
Right?
that's the go-to.
It's like,
yeah.
good morning.
That's
you know,
the-
like that's it.
That's bread and butter for
God.
kids. Yeah.
We weren't kids. We were fucking 19 years old.
This was like 2 years ago, bro.
That's a couple of years
Yeah.
ago. Anyways, all right. So we're going to wrap it up here. We appreciate everything, guys. Once again, apologies for that episode a couple weeks ago. Do not forget about the rap battle. Write that
I already
down.
forgot.
We're doing the
I
I
already
did too.
forgot.
Doing a rap battle. So 3 weeks from now, episode 26, we're going to have a special one coming up in 25, or we won't. Who knows? We thought we were going to do something special for 10. That didn't work out either. We're going to keep trying. We're getting closer to 100. I think we're at 94, 95, somewhere around there.
Keep moving.
Keep going. So keep it sharing. Keep it moving. Keep
it
liking.
sharing.
Keep it sharing. Keep it sharing or Sharon.
Keep it Karen.
Sharing.
Keep it Karen.
Keep it caring.
That'll be sure.
Keep it caring. All right, guys. I am Captain Redbeard.
I'm Nico.
And that's it for us. Thank you guys for watching again.
Bye.
Goodbye.